another brother, young brother that I want to talk about. His name is Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray was gunned down also by 2 officers from the same unit that Philip Apkin was. The crazy thing is that they also had lawsuits against them for setting people up in the community, also for assault and for falsifying charges, and these officers were still working the beat. Now, I don't know if that doesn't sound crazy to y'all, but having 3 officers from the same unit who had lawsuits against them against police brutality and still in the street, then we know we have a problem. We have a problem with the deputy inspectors of these prisons, which one over here is Kenneth Lair, but we have a problem with these deputy inspectors letting these police officers work under his watch. So we have to blame the deputy inspector for not knowing that these type of criminals work under them. Kimani Gray, was shot 7 times, 3 times in the back. And the funny thing is, they supposedly said that he turned around and pointed a gun at police. I mean, I doubt that, but he turned around, pointed a 30-year-old gun, which was sold in Florida 30 years ago, which they can't even trace it down because the place that sold it doesn't even exist. And that came from Ray Kelly's mouth. And another thing is that we have to understand, that Commissioner Ray Kelly has done nothing to help any family, especially in the community of color, to deal with the injustice that they deal every single day in the hands of the police. Stop and frisk has been a big issue. We have been working against stop and frisk for the past 2 years, and we've been even performing civil disobedience in front of precincts to make it a national problem. Now, dealing with the stop and frisk, that's something that right now they feeling the pressure because of the 2 Community Safety Act bills that was passed, one dealing with the Inspector General and the other one dealing with racial profiling. Believe me, they are pissed off, and that's good because we need some kind of accountability. And also we have the decision from Shira Scheindlin, which is coming up sometime next month, which probably appoints another federal Inspector General that's really going to have the police department walking a straight line. But one last thing I want to say, what is important is, right here I have a cop. I'm also the founder of the CPU, Cop Watch Patrol Unit. We wear these badges here, and we also have the signs in the back that say CPU, Special Police Brutality Unit. And we are right now, we are situated in all 5 boroughs, even in Staten Island 120th precinct. Basically every precinct knows our existence. So what we do, we go around documenting police, documenting everything they do when they stop a civilian, and also it goes straight directly to the New York Civil Liberty Union. Everything we record is being streamed directly to the New York Civil Liberty Union, so no matter what the police think they could do to my phone, they can't stop it from getting into the database of the New York Civil Liberty Union. Because we're working with them to try to create, so far we have 6 precincts that we have in mind, 67 being one of them, the 46, the 48, the 40th, the 71, and other precincts that we are putting a report out sometime by the end of this year, and we're going to categorize which is the worst precinct of all. And so far, you know what I'm saying, so far the Bronx got these precincts beat, but 67 and 71 is not falling behind. So we're going to put that report out at the end of the year, and we're going to show you with videos and documentation of how police treat people in the community. And another thing is we have to remember is that the only one that's going to watch each other's back is us. So if you see something, just like they say something. If you see something, record something. Right. Stop and record it. Don't just walk by and let it happen. And then you can also download the Stop and Frisk Watch app from New York Civil Liberty Unit, which streams everything directly to their database. And you could go pick it up yourself, and they don't have no access to that. Only you have access to that. So like I said, protect one another and let's keep fighting forward. And don't forget, no justice, there'll be no peace.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No